Have you ever experienced a life event that changed your relationship with God? I have, and I want to share my story with you. A couple of years ago, I was diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. Through the course of treatment, I drew closer to Jesus. At the beginning, I was optimistic. The surgeon said it was probably stage 1. Immediately, family, friends, and acquaintances from church rallied around my family. Unfortunately, the cancer was more advanced than the surgeon had first thought, news which I received on my birthday. Talk about the worst birthday ever. When I learned that I would have chemo, surgery, and radiation, my optimism waned. The side effects of chemo left me physically weak. I hardly recognized the woman in the mirror. I often found myself saying to my husband, "I feel so pathetic." I screamed and cried at God. How could he do this to me? During the 4 months of chemo, I would occasionally attend Sunday evening Mass. One time as I sat there in the silence after communion, I perceived God reassuring me, "You will make it through this, Natalie. I am in control." That moment was really a turning point for me. I may not have detected the cancer early, but God said it was early enough. Finally, I surrendered control. I turned to God with my pain and exhaustion. I gave him my fears about the future. At last, I could appreciate our support people as God's hands and feet at work in this crisis. As St. Paul said, whatever is lovely, whatever is gracious, if there is any excellence and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. I testify that in any situation we can find God working for our good. In his passion, Jesus suffered and died for us. Yet with his resurrection, he won the victory for all. When we are weak, God is strong. Gospel artist Yolanda Adams expressed this perfectly when she sang, "There is no pain Jesus can't feel, no hurt he cannot heal. All things work according to his perfect will." No matter what you're going through, remember God is using you. For the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's.